2020 strong, and I'm sure you did that as well. Many people started 2020 strong, but then what happened? The pandemic. And right now, we know that the numbers are spiking. We are having more and more people dying or becoming positive with COVID-19. And again, we start thinking, how am I going to end 2020? What am I going to be doing? Am I going to be out of a job? Am I going to get ill? What happened to my blood pressure, my blood sugar? Am I going to gain weight again? Do I have to stay home? Hi, Agnes. I can see you there. Share, share, share. We are on again our 21-day lifestyle makeover. So I want to let you know that you don't have to end 2020 with depression, with extra weight, with diabetes, with hypertension. You can end 2020 strong. Welcome again. My name is Dr. Cooper Dockery. I'm board certified in internal medicine, practicing for the last many years in South Texas. But I do like to come on and encourage people on healthy lifestyle. I have been on this journey for 10 years and I have done well, and I'm sharing the same. And now we are doing our 21 days lifestyle challenge. What did you do yesterday? I told you about breakfast. That breakfast is the most important meal for the day. And I told you that there are different options, different things you could do for breakfast. Not only a smoothie, but you could have hot breakfast and so forth. Now, today, I want to discuss with you what or how many times a day is best to consume your meals. I had a patient who came in yesterday. She has just started plant-based nutrition. And she's asking me, so how many times a day should I eat? She said, I became plant-based several months ago, but I wasn't doing it right. And I felt weak and tired. Before I continue, let me welcome all of my viewers that are on Facebook, all my YouTubers. I want to welcome those people who are on the Foodamed page. I want to welcome my Get Health with Dr. Cooper private group. I am on a multi-stream platform, and I love it because everyone can see me at the same time. Doesn't matter what platform you're on. So welcome again. Now, I want to encourage you that you can end 2020 stronger than you started. Believe me, it begins in the mind. Now, first day I asked you to define your goals, and we looked at your plate, then breakfast. Today's day 4. Day 4 for 21-day challenge. So what I want today, first of all, I want you to tell me what you consumed as breakfast yesterday and what you plan to consume as breakfast today. Write it there in the chat. I'm going to check to see if anyone is chatting, and then we come back. I'm going to give people some time to sign on because this is going to be a very short live. So let me give you some time to sign on. And then we're going to continue to talk about day 4, what's going to be your challenge for day 4. All right, so let me see. Hi, Agnes. What are you doing there in New York? Tell me what you're doing, Agnes. Are you busy teaching people how to live healthy? All right, so let's see if I have questions. I want you to stay on there, Agnes. Don't you sign off, but go ahead and share. All right, let me just check in on this page to see if I see anyone and talk to me. Okay, guys, let me quiet this down. Okay. All righty. So let me quiet this down to give some people time to sign on as we discuss day 4. I see Sign. Where are you watching from, Sai? Agnes, you're on the other platform. All right, guys. So what do I want you to do for day 4? Have you heard about intermittent fasting? I know when people think of fasting, they think, well, fasting, that means I'm not going to eat. Well, let's talk about intermittent fasting. I was watching a video recently, and this physician came on, 31 years old, very obese, and he started his fasting, say, several months, and he lost 100 pounds just with intermittent fasting. In 1971, as I mentioned before, in the 1970s, the average American consumed about 2,100 calories. But now we're consuming 3,000, 4,000 calories in one day. If we overconsume calories, those calories are stored as fat. So when you do intermittent fasting, what it means is that you take 8 hours out of your day where you're going to consume all your meals. Let's say you do 8 to 3 and you consume breakfast at 8 and last meal at 3. Then you use 16 hours to fast. What happens is that you're actually reducing the calorie intake. And therefore, you're going to burn maybe just enough calorie to maintain your weight, or you're going to burn more calories and then you're going to lose weight. So in this chat, I realized that most people, hi Celia, hi. First time I'm seeing you on here, Celia, welcome. Most people, their New Year's goal is weight loss or something on health. And in this chat, I realized that most people want to lose weight. So if you want to lose weight, what you need to do is to reduce what you consume, reduce the number of calories you consume, and that is going to promote weight loss. Because what happens is that the calorie is used as energy. And if your calorie intake is less than the energy consumption, you're going to end up burning the fat to produce the energy, and therefore you're going to lose weight. So I want you to think about intermittent fasting. I want you to carve out 8 hours of your day in which you consume your meals. And I want you to think of consuming 2 meals per day. So good, strong, heavy breakfast. And your last meal should be about 3 o'clock or so. And then 16 hours of fasting. You can fill up during the period when you're not consuming meals with water. And a good way also to lose weight is to ensure that you consume 1 or 2 glasses of water, maybe half an hour before you consume your meals. That is going to partially fill your stomach, and therefore it's going to decrease the need to eat more. Also, a good rule is to consume a plate of vegetables, raw vegetables, before you consume your main course. And that's going to reduce your need for filling up with calorie dense food. All right, guys? So think about intermittent fasting. Think about fasting 16 hours a day, and you carve out 8 hours in which you consume your meals. All right? Another young lady, she lost maybe about 100 pounds. What she did her intermittent fasting Monday through Friday. And then on the weekend, she ate regularly. So you can do the same thing. One size doesn't fit all. And I'm here promoting good health, but I want you to make it custom, the information I'm giving you for your health. You notice in day 1, I only told you to put half of your plate in vegetables, steamed and raw. I did not address your carbs or your protein, because if you consume half of your meals with veggies, really, you will not only lose weight, but you're going to increase the phytonutrients and phytochemicals that your body needs to promote better health. A lot of people with a survey, if you do a survey right now, you're going to realize that many people do not consume veggies. And veggies are what produce good health. You have your antioxidants, you have vitamins, you have phytochemicals that will decrease blood pressure. You have potassium that will decrease your blood pressure. You have vitamin C, vitamin A that will build immune system. So you do need the veggies, all right? And then yesterday we discussed breakfast, not to miss your breakfast, because breakfast will energize you to start your day and possibly will help you not to be consuming in between. All right, good morning, guys. Let's see who else here. So today we're talking about intermittent fasting for 16 hours a day and consuming all your meals in 8 hours. So in 2010, I like to give you my story because I think my story will motivate some of you. 2010, I became plant-based whole food, and then I started to do 2 meals a day, two main meals. Last meal was about 3 o'clock. And of course, I felt much better. I lost weight, but not only that, for many years I had gastric problem, reflux. I know a lot of people get the bloating, the bitter taste in the mouth. I had all that problem. But when I decrease my last meal to a smaller meal and earlier in the day, those symptoms disappear. Food can be your medicine. Food is medicine, but also the type of food is very important, when you consume the food and the amount you eat. Okay, guys, so let me ask you that are watching me here on any of the platform, if you're on YouTube, just remember to subscribe and like, because if you subscribe, then you'll get the notification when I'm going to be on. If you're in Facebook, any of the platforms, just like and follow. If you're in my Get Healthy with Dr. Cooper group, then subscribe and share, because I'm going to continue to give you valuable information just about this time between 6:30 and 7 in the mornings. And again, possibly in the night at about 8:30. So guys, I want you to remember today, your challenge is to write it there for me. Agnes, can you put what the challenge is for today? All right. What about you, Celia and Sai? Tell me what I'm talking about. What is your challenge for today? Your challenge is to fast 16 hours. That means you're just going to consume water. And I want you to fast between 4 to 8, 4 p.m. to 8. If that's 16 hours, then that's what I want you to do. If you work nights and you have to do some adjustment, go ahead and adjust. Just remember to consume all of your meals 8 hours in the day. And the next 16 hours, you're just going to have water. You're going to see a significant benefit in the way you feel, the way you look. You're going to lose weight. Your blood pressure is going to improve. Blood sugar is going to improve. And you're going to feel well. Remember, the challenge is ending 2020 strong. Can you imagine that you can actually end 2020 better than you started? It all begins in the mind, and it all begins with who you listen to, what you want to do, and how you find the resources to help you along. I'm going to leave you with a text from the Bible, and it says that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So I know it's difficult. It's difficult to make lifestyle changes. It's difficult to get up early. It's difficult to go to bed early. It's difficult to start exercising or even to maintain the exercise. It is not easy to do good things. It's easier to do bad things. But as one patient told me many years ago, the patient said, Dr. Cooper, I have to take care of myself because I love me more than anyone loves me. I want you to think the same way. Think about the last time you stopped to do some self-care. I'm going to think too, because I take care of a lot of people, but not myself. But I want you to use the next 21 days. And if you just started, you count 21 days. And if you started with me 4 days ago, this is a 4th day, do the same thing. I want you to start thinking about yourself. Start thinking about taking care of yourself, maintaining better health. All right, so I see you here, Celia. Fast breakfast. Okay, 3 p.m. All right, I got you. So you got the answer correct, Celia. I'm going to give you something. Deborah, I see you here. Welcome. I'm just on one platform. For the rest of you, you can comment. Put your questions or comment there. The last time you took care of yourself, for the teachers, you have been working with the students online, learning new ways to communicate with your students. For the frontline workers, we have been stressed taking care of patients who have COVID or patients who don't have COVID, but they might come to you with a little fever, some abdominal pain, and you're wondering, is this patient positive and am I going to be safe? Will my family be safe? So it has been stressful. It has been stressful for all of us, the little students, the kids, trying to learn from a monitor. How difficult. I saw a video recently, a baby crying. He said, too much homework. What am I going to do? Very stressful. 2020 has been for all of us, but we can end 2020 strong. And that is why I'm here with the 21-day lifestyle makeover. And you're going to realize that I'm not only going to be discussing food and so forth, we're going to be discussing lifestyle factors that you need to implement, all of us need to implement in order for us to have a lifestyle makeover. When I say lifestyle, I'm talking about healthy habits that we will be able to live with for the rest of our lives. So, guys, I want to welcome you again. I'm not going to be here long. I'm here just to give you a few words of encouragement so that you can put these into practice in order to end 2020 healthier mentally, emotionally, physically, socially. The social isolation has destroyed a relationship, but we can end stronger. And of course, spiritually. I'm going to leave you with a thought that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. I'm not sure who wrote that. So I want you to step out in faith today, realizing that it's never too late to start. It's never too late. You can start now. You're never too old either to start the change. So guys, I'm going to say bye, Linda. I see you just came on. You can listen to the replay because I'm going to jump off right now. My name is Dr. Cooper Dockery. And if you really want more information, if you want personalized training, coaching, then you can go to my website, www.cooperwellnesscenter.com. cooperwellnesscenter.com. Hi, Irene. Hello. Food menu. Yes, actually, I can share the food menu. I need to learn how to do that. But if you were to go to my website, cooperwellnesscenter.com, you will find booklets. I have some booklets on diseases with these 8 factors. If you're diabetics, I have the booklets for you. And if you're hypertensive, if you have heart disease, if you want to prevent cancer, if you're obese, if you have fatty liver, go there, cooperwellnesscenter.com/books. Scroll to the bottom and you will find some booklets. In those booklets, you can select your disease. So if you're diabetic, select the one for diabetes. I do have a list of foods that are good for your disease process. I also have in that booklet, you will find 7 days meal plan idea. You could use those meal plan, you can tweak and you can keep using. So Irene, go to the website and you will find that there. I can't see anybody else. All right. So I'm 55, no disease. All right. Yeah, you have no disease. But if you want to maintain good health, then select the one that is on building your immune system. So therefore, you can keep building your immune system. So you will fight infection. You will fight cancer. All right. And you will fight diseases. You just need to eat healthy and follow certain lifestyle factors that I have in those booklets, and you'll see a difference. Anybody else? Okay. All right. So guys, go to the website, get more information, keep watching. I will give you updates. I will give you resources. If you're living in the Rio Grande Valley and you'd like to go to Foodamed. Foodamed at this time has a 21-day meal plan where they prepare your meals and you can follow that. Irene, I don't eat meat, just fruits and salad. Okay. Now, Irene, you need to learn how to balance your plate. Just having fruits and salads are not so good, because you do need carbohydrates, you need grains, you need nuts and seeds. I had a patient who came into the office yesterday, and we were doing our plant-based cooking school. And she told me that she became plant-based a couple of months ago, but she felt weak. She lost weight. She was not consuming balanced meal, and that is why she wasn't doing well. So you have to learn how to balance your plate. You have to learn more or less portion size. How do you balance the macronutrients? That's your protein, your carbs, your fat. And how do you balance the micronutrients? You usually receive your micronutrients from fruits and veggies, nuts and seeds. And without the micronutrients, you will not be healthy because your cell needs the potassium, the manganese, the magnesium, the vitamins, the antioxidant to stay healthy. So you have to know how to balance your meals. All right, guys. So follow me for more information. Put your comments or questions here in the chat. Go to my website, cooperwellnesscenter.com. Look for what you need. We have online classes, online courses, and we have books. If you need food for yourself, just go to foodamed.com. You will realize that we have a 1 week meal plan, we have 2 weeks, and we have 21 days. And if you're living outside of the Rio Grande Valley, we can also mail your prep meals there. Irene, you're welcome. I see you're very interactive. I like that. All right, guys. So go to foodamed.com or visit Foodamed at 4108 North 10th Street if you're here locally. And if you're not here, go to foodamed.com and purchase your meal plan. We'll mail that to you. And if you're just looking for reading material, then go to my website, cooperwellnesscenter.com. Remember to select 8 hours today and the next 21 days to the end of the year in which you consume all your meals. And that's 16 hours you're going to consume only water. And I want you to put your experience in tomorrow when I come back on. Guys, I'll see you again. Remember, you can do it. Failure only comes when you quit. And I like to say this that I also found in the Bible, that a wise man falls 7 times. Why do you think a wise man falls 7 times? But a foolish man falls once. Because the wise man, every time he falls, he gets up and tries to move again. Remember, healthy lifestyle is not a sprint, it's a marathon. Guys, I love to talk, but I need to go. So I'm going to go, put your question in, share with your friends, like, subscribe, and follow. And that will encourage me to wake up early and to come on. All right, guys, I'll see you again. Have a blessed day. Remember, 8 hours of food, 16 hours of water. See you soon. Bye-bye.